What's up, beauty bunnies? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a one brand sort of tutorial situation that includes makeup brushes, sponges, foundation, concealer, lashes. Everything that I'm going to be using is going to be from the same exact brand. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but we're going to figure it out as we go. If you want to see how I come up with a look using very affordable products, it's a one brand, very well-known brand. Definitely keep on watching. First things first, I'm going to moisturize my skin. I did it when I got out the shower earlier, but I'm going to do it again. I'm using E.L.F. This is the brand, the one brand that I'm going to be using, including brushes and sponges, everything in between from start to finish on my face. You guys know I really like the E.L.F. Hello Hydration Face Cream. This one has hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. This here is one of my favorite moisturizers. It's drugstore. I believe it's like $6. I'll put it somewhere on the screen, but it's drugstore. It's really nice. It doesn't leave my face feeling oily, and you can find it everywhere. So I highly recommend this moisturizer if you have like drier skin, because it hydrates my skin really well, but it doesn't leave me feeling oily or anything like that. So now if I'm looking over to the side, that's because I have my mirror here. Now that my face is moisturized, what I'm going to do is, before I do my brows, I'm actually going to prime my skin. I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. I really like this one. This is the regular, the original one. It's not the luminous, it's not the matte, because I don't really want to have super luminous skin. And then as far as matte skin's concerned, my skin is dry enough. So I definitely don't want to put anything that's going to cause me to become any drier than I already am. So I do quite a bit of that, and then I'm just going to work that into my skin with my good old fingers. This is going to help with my makeup lasting all day, and it's also going to help filling in some of my pores so that my makeup doesn't seep into my skin too far. So again, this is the E.L.F. Brow Pencil. So this is the 16-hour Camo Concealer. This isn't the hydrating one, it's the original one that they launched. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this concealer brush from E.L.F. and I'm going to, I like it because it's a little rounded, take it into the product and then start cleaning up under the brow. And I'm actually going to take some product down to my lids to prime my lid for whatever shadow look I'm going to do today. I have this Total Face Sponge. You can use it wet or dry. I prefer face sponges to be used wet, so I'm going to hop off camera really quick, go wet this. I'll be right back. Now that our brows are on, or now that my brows are on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on my foundation. So I kind of have a look in mind. I'm not too sure how it's going to go, but I do want to start on my base, get my base all situated. I have 3 foundations. These are all, again, the Flawless Finish Foundation from E.L.F. I have different colors because, of course, during different times of year, your skin color changes. Right now, I'm closer to linen. It is the medium with golden undertones, and then this is the satin oil-free finish. I think I might mix a tad bit of chai in there, but we'll see once I apply, because you know some foundations oxidize, and I haven't used this foundation in so long. I have 2 brushes. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush, and then this one is the Foundation Blurring Brush. I think I might use the foundation one actually. So I'm just going to put it into the brush, and then I'm going to just work into the skin and see what happens. See, that is so freaking light. There's no way that that color here is that color there. It may be oxidizing a little bit. Let me see. I'm going to mix chai in to kind of combat how light that is. It smells very sweet, actually. Which I don't recall this foundation having like a good smell, so I don't know if they reworked the formula and kind of got a better smelling foundation, but it does smell very sweet. Color wise, I think the selection for color could be a little better, but I really do like how this sponge feels on my face. It's like extremely soft and bouncy. For contour, I'm going to be using the 16-hour Camo Concealer, and this one is in Rich Cocoa, and of course it's just like the little doe foot applicator. I'm just going to put some dots here and here and start from there because this does dry on me a little fast. And then take the butt of the Beauty Blender that actually still has some foundation on there, and I'm going to just blend it in a little bit more. I'm going to take a brush so that I can blend out the rest. This is a blending brush, looks like this, and this is what I'm going to use to blend out the concealer on my face, or the contour on my face. So I'm going to apply some on the back of my hand, like so. And then I'm just going to use this to blend everything out and then go over with my sponge at the end. And automatically you just see that like contour. I'm going to just take whatever's left and just blend that into my eye socket here to start off the eye makeup process. And then take this sponge here and then just tap it in. And I think what's helping right now is because I have like remainder foundation on the sponge, so it's helping everything to blend out really nicely. I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to conceal under my eyes, a little bit on my nose, forehead, here, and here. Clifford, stop. And then I'm going to just take my sponge and blend it all out. And that actually blended out really smoothly. So now that I have that set down, I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer. This is Perpetual Tan. It looks like this, so it's kind of a little bit darker than my actual skin color, and I'm going to use the Ultimate Blending Brush for that. Just apply it to that. And you see it's very pigmented, like look at that on my finger, very pigmented. And I'm just going to kind of like work that here. So now what I'm going to do is I have all of these little 4-piece eyeshadow sets. I'm going to show you guys the ones that I have, and then I'm going to do a look on each and every one of them, but today I'm only going to choose one of them to do the look on. They look like these. They're the bite-sized eyeshadow. So for now, I think I'm going to go with the Pumpkin Pie, more of the everyday neutral natural colors that people tend to gravitate towards when they're not familiar with what colors look good on their skin. I also have these liquid glitter eyeshadows, and I'll probably use one of these, or two of these actually, to create a look. The two colors that I'm leaning towards right now, because I have all of them, are Copper Pop and Flirty Bird. I think both of these are really, really pretty. And so if I'm going to be doing Pumpkin Pie, I think maybe going with Flirty Bird. Yeah, I'll probably do Flirty Bird with it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can kind of see what's going on in my eyes, and then we'll just jump right into the look. So now that you're all zoomed in, I did do this eye off camera, and I actually really like how it came out. It's a lot different than what I expected, but it is really cute. And again, everything that you see here on my eye is a product of E.L.F. So I'm going to show you how I did this eye on this eye. Let's just get started. This is what this quad looks like right here. Unfortunately, they don't have names on the shadows, but luckily it's only 4 shadows, so you can definitely see what's going on. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this 205 brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here and just blend it right into my crease like that. These blend so nicely and evenly. I really do like this little quad. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade right here on a fluffier brush. This is the Fluffy Eye Blending Brush. extra, and then I'm just going to start working that here. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be taking my finger and I'm going to go into this shade here. It looks like that, and I'm just going to start pressing this onto my eye. And that color payoff is crazy. So pretty. But what I do want to do is I want to make it a little bit more lighter. Like this one's more orangey. I want it to be a little lighter. So I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and I'm just going to diffuse that edge a little bit. And then I'm going to take this eye glitter. This is in Flirty Bird right here. And I'm going to, looks like this. I'm going to start pressing this here. Next, for my lower lash line, I'm going to go into this shade here. Tap out the extra. And then I'm going to blend this underneath. I'm going to take the E.L.F. eye tape. Usually I have a scissors so I can cut it down the middle, but it's okay. Move it, and now I have a crisp line. Now I'm going to take this smudge proof mascara. It's dual-sided. I'm going to take the lower part, which is this part here, and I'm going to, it looks like that, put it on my lower lash line. And then with the upper lash line, I'm just going to apply it to my uppers. But first, I want to make sure that I curl my lashes. So I'm going to get my E.L.F. eyelash curler. And then I'm going to apply that upper mascara that looks like this. Now if you want to, you can leave them like this, but I actually really like wearing falsies. These lashes are the Faux Mink lashes in Drama Queen. This is the packaging, and this is what the lash looks like. It's so beautiful. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off camera, pop these on, and then I'm going to come back so that I can finish the rest of my face. I think the only thing we have left really is just touch up the highlight and lip, and I think you guys are going to really like the new highlighter and lip that I'm going to choose. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, what I'm going to do next is lips, and I might put some blush on just a little bit. But the lip situation that I'm about to show you guys, this one was a collab that happened later last year. This is Nabela, Noor, and E.L.F, which is really cute. I like the packaging. Oh, there we go. I like the packaging, and then she has of course brushes and stuff, but the lip combo looks really nice, and then she has a loose highlighter. So let's pop this open and see. There's a little bag here, which is super cute. And then these are what the products look like. Again, you get brushes. These are 5 different brushes. And then she has a loose highlighter. This loose highlighter looks like this. The packaging is so beautiful. This is in Maharica Gold. It's really nice. I'm actually going to use this brush here for the highlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap some into the top. But it's really nice, and it doesn't leave like a little dark mark on my cheek. This one doesn't have much of a highlight, but if I apply that right on top, look at that. It's beautiful. That's a really pretty highlight. And then she has 2 lip products, a liquid lip and a lip liner. And I think this will look perfect with this here. So I'm going to line my lips. It doesn't tell me what color it is, but I'm going to line my lips with it. So this lip liner is really buttery, really creamy. So I would just say don't press so hard because you will kind of destroy it because it's very, very creamy. So freaking pretty. I think I actually really love the color of this lip liner. It's Mirror Nude. Really pretty packaging again. I love it. I like the applicator. It's really pretty. Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot peachier than I thought it would be. So I don't know if it would work particularly with this eye makeup look, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the pencil and line a little bit more, and then I might throw on a gloss on top. So I think for gloss I will use the this is the Lip Plumping Gloss in Champagne Glass, which is really pretty. I'm going to pop some right in the middle. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.